Okay, well, in Toastmasters, all the leadership positions are, in fact, volunteer, unless you work for World Headquarters, of course. But to me, I have a few thoughts around why you may want to consider serving in these roles. And for those aspiring leaders out there that maybe don't have any team leader experience, I'll tell you, this is a great way to get that experience, because a lot of leadership roles out there that you apply for, in fact, require team leader experience. So when you're in a volunteer organization, you in fact get that experience. So it will help you get that next promotion. For our experienced leaders out there that haven't thought about maybe joining an organization like Toastmasters, you can experiment with setting a vision, creating those milestones, recruiting a team, effectively learning how to retain team members. These are all things that you are going to learn in a volunteer type of position when you are not, in fact, paying someone. They're actually choosing to follow you. So you're becoming a better leader, and your team members, in fact, are giving of their most precious resource, which is time. So to me, these are critical reasons up front why I think everyone should consider being a volunteer leader at some point in your life. And my other favorite thing that I love to say is, if you can lead volunteers, you can lead anyone. I cannot count on one hand how many times I've had someone I thought was on my team, but instead, they were all gung-ho to get started, and then I don't hear boo from them for months. And you know what? Volunteers can do that. They aren't being paid. They are under no obligation other than that they want to work with you, that they're inspired by your vision. And so those are things you are going to learn how to be very effective to do as a leader. So again, that's another great reason to be a volunteer leader. Another thing that I've learned over the years as a volunteer leader is the power of delegation. So because you are using of your personal time, it becomes that much more important to realize that you cannot do everything on your own. And so you are really out there looking for other people to join in on your vision and what you're trying to accomplish, and getting clear on your milestones and where you're trying to get to. That's something that becomes even more critical as a volunteer leader as opposed to a paid position. And the last thing, planning and time management also becomes really critical when you're a volunteer leader, because again, as I keep saying, you're using of your precious resource, which is time. So that, my friends, are some of the reasons why you should consider being a volunteer leader. If you are a Toastmaster, please do speak with your mentors or other leaders. And if you haven't joined Toastmasters, know that you will grow as a leader exponentially by serving as a volunteer leader.